The hi-hat. Yes, how many different sorts of hi-hats are there on the market? But again, like the bass drum pedals, they all have similar adjustments. Down the bottom somewhere there'll be a tension adjustment that's going to make a spring tighter or looser, therefore making the action of the pedal tighter or looser. You have height adjustments in the shafts and in the pull rod, and you can adjust the height of the top cymbal. Now, as you can see, when I take my foot off my hi-hats, they come apart an awful long way. Yeah. A lot of my students go, wow, why do you have your hi-hats so far apart? Well, let me explain. When I put the dead weight of my right foot on the bass drum pedal, I want that bass drum beater off the skin or the pad. When I look at the hi-hat, it's a completely different mechanism with a completely different technique. And when I put the dead weight of my foot on the hi-hat, I want it almost closed. Okay? There's the dead weight of my foot on the hi-hat. Without doing anything at all, the hi-hat's in a half-open position. With a tiny push, it's closed, and now, with a small release, it's open. A small release. You notice I'm not lifting my foot or lifting my leg or lifting anything particularly. I'm allowing the foot plate and the spring tension to pull my foot back up to dead weight. So I'm allowing the pedal to pull from closed, where I have a little bit of tension on it, back to half open, without me doing anything but just releasing a little bit of that tension. And it makes it very easy to play open hi-hats in any style. Because basically all that's happening, as I said, when I want an open hi-hat, I just release a little bit of tension at my foot, and it allows the plates to come open just enough to make that sound. And also, if I'm travelling, playing normally, I'm using my left foot often as a timekeeper. So if I'm writing quarter notes with my left foot, then I'm using 2/3, 3/4 of that available travel. So, there are times where, you need that sort of travel for marking time. And if you've got it set up right, very little travel for open hi-hats. Works a treat. Some of the mistakes students make, first of all, they make this top cymbal too tight. I got a drop clutch on this because I use a double pedal. So underneath, the locking nut stops the cymbal from coming adrift from the clutch. But you notice how loose it is. I've set that here. These two nuts lock against each other and allow the cymbal tension to be set, and there's not much there at all. So the bottom cymbal's free to move, the top cymbal's free to move. And so as a unit, the cymbals are free to move. With the drop clutch, as I said, it's called a drop clutch because when you hit that, the cymbal drops down into a closed position. If you're using double pedals, you can still play on that drop clutch. Now, that's a little bit high, a little bit low. Just mess with it. You'll find the sweet spot. Golden rule is the same as the one with the bass drum. Hey, there are adjustments on this stand and in regard to the operation of this pedal. Yeah? Mess with them. See what they do for your playing. See if they make it a little bit easier for you to work the pedals. Hope that's been of some help. Cheers.